Hey, this is Billy with Planet Outdoors. Right here we're going to be making us some ribs today. Well, first what we're going to start off with is you got to pull the membranes off, of course, which has already been done on both ribs. So what we're going to start off with first is I like to use mustard as a binder agent, and so that just sometimes helps it stick a little bit better with everything. And so you want to go ahead and get your little light layer of that on and just rub it on in there and just get it going in there. I got some baby back ribs today that we're going to be working with, but since it's 4th of July, most ribs are sold out. I don't really prefer baby back ribs. I really prefer the spare ribs, and especially over St. Louis ribs as well, because I feel like you lose a lot of meat with St. Louis ribs compared to spare ribs. But so we're going to go ahead, we got our base layer of mustard as our binder, and so I'm going to do these ribs with different rubs. So for the first rib, I'm going to go ahead and use Traeger pork and poultry, and I've used this before on a few different ribs, and I do enjoy it. And so I'm going to put a decent little layer on this, and so I just like to let kind of heavy on there, and then we're going to go ahead and do this side on this right here. Go ahead and get it all on. Yeah, and you can press it in if you want to get it in there a little bit quicker. And another reason I like to use mustard is because that way you can see where you've missed on your rub. So that way you can see a little yellow poking through here and there. So we'll go ahead and get that going. And then with the other rack here, we're going to use the Holy Gospel by Meat Church. I used this on a brisket I made a couple weeks ago for Father's Day, and it was fantastic. I really enjoy it. So I'm just going to try and do a few different tastes out, a few different flavors on different styles. I got some kids that are going to be eating with us today, so I'm going to make one a little bit of a spicier rib, and then the other is going to be more of a tamer, sweeter rib. So you just want to go ahead and press that in a little bit here. So, and I'm going to put a little bit more on this one. And what I'm probably going to do is, once we get everything going, of course I'm going to flip these over here, and you do the same thing to this back side here. Got the paper towel wind blowing a little bit here, so we got a little bit going on, a little bit of extra side action. So I'm going to go ahead and rub these in here. There we go. It's looking good. That's the reason we're going to go Traeger pork and poultry on this side. I like to go a little heavier, but I mean, if you prefer, you can go a little lighter at first and then just continue to put the rub on it as it cooks on the grill. Your preference. I put rub on it a couple different times, especially when I wrap it in tinfoil. At the end, I put a little more rub on it in the wrap, and so I feel confident in just putting like a good little heavy dose on it at first, and then doing another little heavy dose a little bit later on. And so we'll go ahead and get every little inch of this puppy, and then we'll let them sit for probably about 15-20 minutes on. Just let them soak in the rub and everything. Just let that moisture come to the top, and so that's just how I like to let them rest a little bit and let them just breathe and get them going. It's a nice hot day here, so we're gonna get these rolling. Got the canopy above us a little bit. The table sticking up just a tad. So getting a little bit of sun right here. So get this going. Oh yeah. Awesome. There we go. And as you can probably already see, we've got the moisture kind of sticking through here, these right here a little bit already. You can see how it's kind of sweating a little bit. We'll let it sweat and we'll let it go. Have it good looking all types of nice. It's alrighty here. These slid up out of the way, and then we're gonna let these rest for a second. It's all right. We're just over here. The Traeger's preheating right now, so I don't know if you can see that well or not, but that's saying 90 degrees. It's igniting, of course. So this is the Pro 575, and so we're just gonna go ahead and we just got her going. So we're just gonna be waiting just a little bit, and this puppy will be ready to rock and roll. All right, it's been about 20 minutes now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take the ribs. And we're gonna go ahead and throw them on the Barbie. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide them back there. We're sitting at 275, which is where I want to start out at for about the first 2 hours, and then we're gonna leave it about the same. So we're gonna cook them. So we got them on here. Of course, we've lost a little bit of temp just because it's open. But as soon as I start closing this back up, we're going to be ready to go. So we got, like I said, the Traeger Pros 575, and we're running hickory pellets. So we'll get back to you in about 2 hours, and when we wrap these puppies up, and show you what we do when we're wrapping them. Alrighty. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here with the ribs is we're going to be putting a little bit of butter down. We're going to put our ribs meat side down, and so they'll be laying in this, and then after this we're going to put them back in for another couple hours. I'm just trying to get this butter splayed out here because, you know, keep some moisture in there and then make it nice and creamy, and everything gives some great flavor. So we got this going. So then what else we're going to do is we're going to also throw some brown sugar down. Sweetness, not too awful much, but you want to lay some down. So I got these down. I'm going to throw some more rub down here. So we got some more of the meat church, Holy Gospel. And we're going to splay out some honey. There we go. All right. We're going to take these babies and we're going to lay them right on top of this lovely concoction we got going on here. So we got them going right there. As you can see here, we've already got some pull back going, so they're looking great. And if you wanted to pick anything off the back here, you can. That's your preference, by all means. These, you know, of course we're not doing any competitions here, so we're just throwing out a little bit. And whatever we do on the bottom, we're doing on the top. Or on the top, we're doing the bottom. Either way. But We're gonna put it down like this. I'm gonna throw some more seasoning down. Some more honey. And we're gonna go ahead and put some more brown sugar down. On the top. There we go. You can also, if you want to, put some apple juice down here, put it around it, cover it up, make it even more sweet, put some more moisture in it. It's up to you. But as for now, we're gonna wrap this baby up. We've got the other one already on the grill, so we're gonna go ahead and chuck them back on there for about 2 more hours. We're gonna check for temp. You want around 2 or 3, 2 or 4-ish, somewhere around that, and it should be all ready to go.